What is going on YouTube? It's your boy SuperJirachi here, back again with another Pokemon Showdown OU Live video. Today this is going to be me testing out a team that I made for the Smogon official tournament that's actually going on, and you can see right here that the tournament signups for this tournament, I think it's most likely once a year, are right here, and they've been announced, and I actually cut it really close. I signed up just 10 minutes ago, and I'm making a bunch of teams that I want to. This is my first tournament, by the way, so I'm making a bunch of teams that I want to use, that I hope will be just the most try-hard thing possible that I can use to actually do semi-well in this tournament. If I don't do well, it's fine. If I do well, it's also pretty cool. Doesn't look to be like the most major tournament in the world, but I mean, hey, it's just fun to sign up for things like this. And rumor has it that if you do well in this tournament, you get to you might get even drafted for other tournaments like SBL, if you know what that is, and some things like that. So I'll even show you right here. It says I literally just made this account, SuperJirachi here. You just click the link that's in Showdown, type in on this little thread here, and then these are all the people who are in. So I'm gonna be posting my matches on there, or on the day that I have them. So yeah, it should be good. And I have my avatar as a Bronzog, even though it says SuperJirachi. Interesting. So yeah, should be fun. So this is the first team that I have for the tournament. It was the best idea I could come up with. We have Mimikyu with red card, SD, just to make sure I don't look stupid and get swept during the tournament. Basically, just a little insurance. I have Light Clay Klefki with Spikes Toxic. Mega T-Tar, which is, I think, in my personal opinion, it's the best Mega. I have Toxapex Defensive, because, I mean, it's not a try-hard team without Toxapex. It's not sweaty enough if it doesn't have Toxapex. And we have Normalium Z Jirachi to make sure I don't lose to Lele, because I have basically just set up Sweet Mons with this as priority. I just don't want to lose to Lele, so it should be fine. I'll get some teams up here, or I'll get some games up here with this team and see how we're doing. For the next couple of days, because this starts in 2 days, by the way, the tournament does. So for the next 2 days, I'm just going to be testing these teams that I'm making, basically, and see how we're doing there. So we have this first team. Landorus is kind of an issue for this team, which is the worst thing to have be an issue for your team, if because Landorus is on 50% of teams. We don't really have the best switch in, but we have Air Balloon, Excadrill, and we have lead Klefki with Toxic that can outplay it a little bit. Anyway, so we're gonna lead Klefki, pretty much designate a lead. Gonna go here. I hope it's not Y. I think it's X, because they're usually X. So we'll go here for the Reflect, as it is Y. Interesting. It's funny, this Mon is so, as he misses the overheat, that's very annoying. Sorry, Brody. Very, very sorry for that. Unfortunate, but I mean, we got up our screen anyway. So he thought we'd switch, but I mean, we want to get off a Toxic on this, definitely. And the screens are much more important than anything else. So he's going to try and trap me with this Mon. But I can get up 3 spikes in the process, and he doesn't really have a good defogger. It's Charizard Y, which, if he tries to defog, we're just going to be able to, yeah, so he's, alright, see, I'm not sorry for that, though. That move is terrible. Come on, man. That move is actually just the worst move in the world. And if you miss that move, then, I mean, you have no one to blame but yourself. But we are going to take advantage of this and try and go, I think T-Tar. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're just going to let him KO us. This is kind of what this Mon is for. You just set up spikes, and then you let him KO you. It'd be smart if he's Charizard defog to try and do that. He's also smart to get up his rocks as I'm dying anyway. So this gives us a Mon. Well, this gives us our T-Tar, is what I mean. But yeah, so this tournament should definitely be fun. This tournament should definitely be fun as my first tournament, and it's just a little just a fun thing for me to do as for my YouTube channel. Try and get better so I can post better videos in the future, and just try and do some things like that. Let's see, you have Tapu Bulu, so I kind of want to go straight for the Ice Punch, as he wants to stay in and sack this, I guess. You want to go for Toxic? Alright. I mean, I don't understand that play at all, but that's fine. I hope you don't think I have it. If he doesn't think I have it, he's gonna stand again. Or he'll protect, either of which is fine. But yeah, this is just a team that I made. This is probably the, I mean, it's just really standard, is what it is. Just really standard and sweaty and as tryhard as you can get without a Landers on your team. So it's just like Sand plus like Excadrill plus like Toxapex plus, I mean, it's, come on guys. But anyway, it's funny though. So we had I'm sure you guys noticed all the changes to the UU tier and the RU tier and all the tiers basically. And this Mega Charizard Y is actually moved down just because no one was really using it. And maybe that's what inspired this guy to like say, hey, wait, maybe no one's using this, so maybe I can use it. We're gonna Earthquake again, as he goes Charizard this time. And we're not gonna mess around with this, we're just gonna go straight for the Stone Edge, because if he defogs, then I'm in a bad position, as I want all my spikes. So he's either gonna give me this Charizard and defog, or he's going to kill me with a Solar Beam, which he chooses the latter route and goes for Solar Beam, which I'm totally fine with. Well, I can't say I'm totally fine with this because this mon kind of wins, but I'm more fine than just giving him something else. So we'll go Mimikyu, and he'll attack us, and we'll SD. I actually just don't want to lose to this Charizard. That's what I just decided. I don't want to lose to this Charizard. The Solar Beam will hit us, break our... So we'll red card him out, basically, is what we're going to do. To Greninja, which is not the best, because I'm pretty sure we just die. Yeah, no, that's not the best at all. So our way of winning is going up with our SuperJirachi, or going our SuperJirachi. That's my name. Going up with our Jirachi and going Happy Hour. I just noticed I'm using the mon that my channel is based after, which is really funny. That's not why I did this, but Jirachi doesn't lose to Layla. That's why I did it. But anyway, so this mon can go for an attack. We're just gonna go Toxapex, waste our SD, which is unfortunate. But so yeah, I probably should have just play roughed because I knew he was getting sent out to something random. Dark Pulse does a lot, so we're officially on the defensive. But we'll click recover, I guess. This burst game is really tough for us, but like I said, this is just our first test for the team, and if he flinches us, it's fine. He's actually Life Orb, so he's like not going to be able to do this for too long with us, because he's killing himself in the process. As he goes Tapu Bulu right now, which doesn't do anything to me actually, except for like it gets knockoff right. I mean, you don't really do too much to us except for maybe like a Bloom Doom, which we'll even take that. Zen Headbutt's doing literal 0, which is good for us. And he actually leaves, so yeah, I mean, I'd be mad with... This is exactly why you have Toxapex on the team, to, I mean, just live every single hit. It's unfortunate. I really hate teams like this. Or not teams like this, I really hate mons like this that are just not suspected because they're defensive and they can't actually sweep teams, but they're so annoying that they probably should get suspected. But I guess this is probably the only mon I'm thinking of. Like, Chansey's fair. Chansey can't take a physical hit at all. Like, I mean, a Karate Chop will probably knock it out from, like, a human. So, anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate that he had to deal with this. But, I mean, at the same time, as good as this mon was, I mean, Heatran trapped it, I think. And Charizard Y broke through. So, anyway, yeah, it should be fun. Another thing I'm doing with this channel, this is the first time I posted in a few days because I was coming back from just getting ready for school. School just started recently, but what I was deciding on during that time was I'm probably gonna do a Let's Play for one of the Pokemon ROMs. I'm probably gonna do a little playthrough series. And I've almost decided which one. I'm not going to reveal which one, but if you're listening to my voice, then look forward to that. As he leads Greninja, we can't Toxic that because it's a Dark type. I'm not going to make that mistake, so we're just going to Light Screen up. As he goes Driller, most likely to either Rabbit Spin away the hazard or just Earthquake me. He'll probably Earthquake first, as he goes for SD first, so you might be Z move. Either way, this will... Are you... I think he's... Yeah, he didn't break the mold, so he's Sand Rush, also because T-Tardy Sand Rush. This mon's actually kind of an issue too, especially since mine's Adamant. but his might outspeed mine during the sand. But anyway, all that aside, I think a Z move might come out or an Earthquake. So I'm gonna go my own driller because I'm on a balloon, and we'll see what he wants to do. It's either, yeah, so he SDs again, which he can't Earthquake me though, so yeah, he switches hard out into this mon, which, like I said, balloon driller, it's a real nice tech. It comes in on Landorus, and they can't really do anything to you, which is really nice. I don't have SD on mine though, which maybe I should, but I mean, I needed Rabbit Spin for the spot, and I needed, you always need Rock Slide for mons like this. If we'd have made the play, I mean, I didn't think he'd actually switch out, plus it wasn't worth the risk. Anyway, we'll go here for, possibly a switch to this. It's fine. I think a Volt Switch is coming out, but we don't want to let him break our balloon at all. So, as he defogs immediately, which is smart. Of course it's smart. I think his Mon might come out here. Well, actually, I think double to Jirachi seems fine because we have Fire Punch. Yeah, Jirachi seems fine. He didn't even, it's funny that he didn't even Volt Switch either. But yeah, we didn't want to let the Ferrothorn in and set up a bunch of spikes for nothing. Because it's really easy, it's really hard to Rapid Spin on Ferrothorn because you're taking Iron Barbs, and they can just keep setting them up. Anyway, so I think he's most likely going to switch out again, but I'm not going to risk that. We're just going to Iron Head him. And get a flinch, of course. So that's exactly what Jirachi does. It's actually hacks if I don't flinch him. It's funny. It's hacks if you don't flinch, because this is a 60% chance. So it's less likely for you to not to flinch him. So I thought that was very interesting. So yeah, what do we want to do about this? We could go T-Tar again, as he's gonna go for either Heat Wave or Volt Switch. Let's see. It's funny that Toxapex eats one. So, but we'll go Tyranitar first. As he goes, I mean, yeah, Discharge is also a play. Let's see, what's taking... This T-Tar is weak, but I'm not really damaging anything else. Yeah, his switch before was... I don't know what he's gonna do at all. We're just gonna Mega and we're gonna Earthquake. As you Volt Switch right, don't you? What do you do? He's also extremely slow, by the way. That's the slowest Zapdos I've ever seen. So you go Driller right now. We missed the Stone Edge, which is, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's whatever. We'll actually go Toxapex first because we live a hit. Yeah, and we don't want to let him get his hit off on our own drill. I mean, and we're getting regenerated anyway, so that did 0. But we don't live Earthquake, so gonna go out here into our... We want to keep our Sash alive too, but it's mostly good for this Mon here or Charizard. So I'm not sure. We'll make the Excadrill play here. And so he makes a good play and goes for that attack. But do we need this? We do need this too. We definitely want this. So that's very unfortunate that he made that play, because now he gets to Earthquake through. We'll see if he's adamant, as he's not. Most likely anyway. He is Life Orb. So that's annoying. We can go, our Klefki and Reflect is our way of not like straight up auto losing to this, but it's going to be hard with Zapdos. So I'm hoping he goes Zapdos hard right here, and then we can just Toxic that. And if we can Toxic him, then we can start to wear him down. So you can Discharge there is fine. We'll Light Screen, and then we'll, yeah, Spike up. And so he can't stay in for very long though, is the issue for him. And we'll Reflect again. Hopefully we break through, as of course we don't. But he goes for that attack, which is fine. So he can go all the way up, and remember we kept our red card in the back, so he's not actually going to, as he crits us there, which, nah, that didn't matter at all. So we're gonna go this one. It might even be smart to damage him a little bit, but he's going to a random Pokemon. So let's see, the plays are SD, we'll just Swords Dance and see how it goes. If he gets the flinch, it's annoying, but either way, it's fine because he's getting out. As he goes T-Tar, which is amazing for us because he doesn't even KO us with anything, but we want to start picking up KOs right now so that the screens are still here, and then we're still at like near full, so we can possibly get 2, maybe 3 KOs. Play rough here is a play, so 2 KOs is what it looks like. As he's smart to go for that attack, and the Zapdos is basically gone. So, but it's still really annoying for us because the Driller is still an issue. But it's not if we don't switch in our own T-Tar and give him the sand. So possibly Jirachi can win now as soon as we damage Charizard a little bit. Or Jirachi plus Toxapex can win is what I'm saying. He's actually slow, so I can just go for this attack. No use to go for Play Rough again and try and miss that attack. So Grin can come out, Charizard can come out, Ferrothorn can come out, Ferrothorn does come out. Seeing as Jirachi does really well versus him, we actually want to... Let's see. This is really good for... Well, it's not that great for Shadow Sneak. We'll Shadow Claw once, as he'll probably Leech Seed maybe, or Gyro Ball. As he Power Whips, that's fine. Picks up the KO. Are you like offensive? Like what are you? Let's see. So yeah, Toxapex is the way of winning as soon as Drill is gone. So I'm hoping he. So he's probably gonna stay in here, maybe Leech Seed. He definitely won't see the Fire Punch coming, but we don't KO him from that range. So Leech Seed's coming out here as he misses. Excellent. So we'll Fire Punch here for the KO. Crit did not matter, I don't think. Greninja comes out. We have the Thunder Punch for that, and this is why we use Thunder Punch, by the way. This just for this exact one Pokemon. This one Pokemon is what you need Thunder Punch for. I had Ice Punch before, and he forfeits there as we win that game. So SuperJirachi coming through. I actually need to nickname this SuperJirachi. What am I doing? Come on, nickname so that they already know. SuperJirachi. Excellent. So we come through right there. So yeah, that was a very I thought it was a well played game in my personal opinion, but what can I say? We're gonna lead this Mon one more time, and this Mon's kind of a threat too. I mean, it's not really, but it's kind of a threat. We'll just Reflect up first as he Swords Dance, and I guess he's Bloom Doom possibly. He Swords Dances again. So we'll get up as many spikes as we can because his Defogger is Zapdos. We don't even want to take this attack, do we? I mean, what can you go for? Even Bloom Doom doesn't knock me out from full. We'll set up another. Or Superpower, yeah. Like we don't care about that at all. Nobody worried about that damage. That's crazy. So yeah, we'll go Toxapex right here and just haze. Because what are you doing to us? We got 2 spikes. Yeah, what are you doing? So we're not worried about you at all. I can actually, so yeah, we'll haze first. Yeah, he goes Zapdos now. He's gonna defog, which is fine. We'll go Klefki and just try and Toxic him. Yeah, so we're fine with that. We'll Toxic first as he goes straight back to Bulu, and I mean rinse and repeat is fine for us because he had the Toxic wearing him down. Totally fine with that. Back to Toxapex it is, as we're gonna take 0 from this. We'll actually Scald first and try and get a burn on the Zapdos. Burn, I mean, Toxic is nice, but Burn is also nice on this Mon. So Heat Wave or Volt Switch. I don't even think Heat Wave would come out unless you really predict me. Very, very hard. I think you would go for, it's either Volt Switch or Defog. So we'll go into our T-Tar as he discharges, doesn't even Volt Switch. So we threaten him. I guess you might go Lando. As he goes Bulu trying to sack that, and now we can Ice Punch right now for the KO, which is great. So this is going really well for us. We still have all 6 Pokemon. We want to keep our Klefki alive if at all possible. He goes Lando now as we Ice Punch and we KO that. Possibly might have. I'm pretty sure offensive Lando lives that, by the way, or defensive defensive Landorus lives that is what I meant to say. But yeah, so that's really nice to get rid of that Mon. He goes into his Lele, which is of course, always going to be an issue for us. Excadrill eats one of anything. And we can even go for an Iron Head after, and then, yeah. So, well, Sandstorm only has one more turn, but we're not going to do that. You're either going for Moonblast or Psychic. And I think that he's the type of player to go Moonblast first. So, let's see if Klefki eats. So he goes for Psychic. So either, and we were +1, so he brought this in. He's definitely Scarfed, so he's definitely switching here. So I can definitely go for a Stone Edge and definitely pick up a KO if it hits. Yeah, so we pick up the KO on Gyarados with the sand damage, and he goes back to this. Like I said, if we keep this alive, his Psychic can't ever sweep us, ever. So we'll always go, we'll always predict the, as Toxapex does nothing, by the way. So we'll always predict the Moonblast and Toxapex. Yeah, so, and then we'll even double back to, do we double? You know what else wins? This. Actually, it doesn't, because he has most likely Scarf Blacephalon, so, but it does pick up some good damage on him, which is good for us, of course. We'll T-Spike, just to get some residual on these two mons, and then we'll save this, I believe. So we don't even want to sack this at all. So I think we do win this game, by the way. I think it's looking real good for us. So Discharge maybe might come out. We still have an extra turn of Sand, so we'll go Excadrill first as he discharges, and we can Rock Slide on this for the 2-hit KO. As he defogs, that's fine. Heat Wave doesn't knock us out though, is the thing. So, are you faster? He might be faster than us, so we don't want him to Roost at all. You either Roost, you switch out, or I don't know. So this mon like legitimately just wins. If I get this play right and Earthquake on the Heat Wave. So we are faster, by the way. So he roosts there. See, I thought it. All right. See, most people need to run max speed Zapdos and try and outspeed stuff. So I knew he would roost. So I tried to go for the play. And I mean, because why do you even bother trying to roost if you're just going to be slower and I'll kill you with Rock Slide, was my thought process. Anyway, that doesn't work out for us. But we'll go here into our T-Tar again. And I think pick up another KO with a Stone Edge as he Hidden Power fires. Stone Edge coming out, KOing the Zapdos. I mean, so that didn't matter at all what his last play was. This beats Blacephalon, and he goes Lele again, and we're assuming he's just going to, I mean, it doesn't matter what you do at this point, because we just win with T-Tar, basically. As you can Psychic, but then, I mean, what is Blacephalon doing now? It's gonna die to this Earthquake, and then you can't, there's no one move he can lock himself into to beat us, I don't think, because we have Jirachi, which lives every Moonblast, and we have this, which lives every Psychic, so that worked out for us, definitely. He can't even, yeah, he goes for Psychic, I don't know why, so GG. So this team is definitely, like, really broken, in my personal opinion. And it just has everything that you need. It has Zmon, Megamon, it has, Rapid Spin, it has Hazards, it has a insurance policy and Mimikyu to make sure you don't lose. It has everything you need, and it has a Toxapex, which is the real reason you win. It has everything but Landorus. Speaking of Landorus, looks like his lead right there. So yeah, but this team is definitely what we want in a squad. So let's talk about this Klefki set for a second. This Klefki set is a set that I've been going back and forth with a lot, and this is what I settled on. I had like Play Rough over Toxic. I had Defog before. I had like Thunderwave before, but I realized I didn't really need Thunderwave as like an insurance policy to make sure I didn't lose to. By the way, this is most likely Mega, so we won't be able to Toxic this if he Megas and becomes a Dark type. But anyway, I had like I thought Thunderwave wasn't necessary because I have like Red Card Mimikyu to make sure I don't lose to. This is actually a threat, by the way. I need to haze this immediately. So like set up mons I wouldn't lose to, so I didn't need Thunderwave. I thought Toxic was better as they'll bring in their Defogger, I'll Toxic, and I can just keep setting up screens as the Toxic is killing them. So if they want to spam defog, it doesn't do anything. So we'll Haze first, definitely. This mon's definitely a threat, by the way, so you're not beating us at all. We'll T-Spike first. As you go this mon. He doesn't defog well. It's most likely Landorus. As what does he do to me? I am not too sure at all. I think we can spike more. Dodge a Toxic, dodge a Thunder Wave, I guess. As he, alright, so he's smart to go for that, but we're gonna set up all the spikes. As many spikes as we want. So this mon is actually an issue. Well, it's an issue to switch into, but I mean not on the first turn because Toxapex lives every hit. This mon is so freaking broken. Like Jesus, this mon is too good. Yeah, so he doesn't defog well, so we'll go for this attack. And you can burn us all you want, but we're really not worried about you at all. He might Shadow Bone here. He has Rest, which doesn't matter because doesn't this just give us like a setup with this or this, whichever respectively. We're gonna choose to go hard T-Tar, and oh, he predicts that and he goes this. Good play on his part. You're a knockoff, which I guess I don't want to get knocked off. I don't really care, but I mean, rinse and repeat is fine. We'll set up more spikes. Yeah, I mean, as this mon is just a defensive mon, it just gets set up on a lot. So the play here is spikes, spikes, and more spikes. Is what it sounds like. And we should be able to outlast his team because it doesn't look like he defogs well at all. And we'll reflect first, and if he defogs, it's fine. We'll Toxic him after. Well, we'll reflect first and then Toxic after. So yeah, and then we get to Toxic him right now, and we even land clean, very very clean. So last layer, and we get all the layers up, and now we're gonna make sure. Now our thought process to make sure he doesn't defog, and we have another turn to reflect to make sure we live this attack with a lot of HP. We can Dragon Dance up and start going through his team now that we have all the spikes up. So this is dead, this comes in with less, this comes in with less. And we don't have rocks, but it's still looking pretty good for us. Stun Edge will 2-hit KO this. He might go for the Leech Seed and try and protect, as we do miss, which is annoying, but it's fine. We'll Stone Edge first, as, yeah, they usually don't protect there. And he might protect here, I think. I think he might protect here. So we'll try and Dragon Dance once more. As he goes hard Lando. We have the Ice Punch for this, and +1 always knocks out. Clean. So yeah, this team is definitely performing very well. This is the team I'll use as the first mon for the tournament, and then I'll come up with maybe possibly 2 more, because it's best of it's single elimination. It's best of 3, right? So you get to you'll, like, in theory want more than one team, because they'll be able to, like, they'll probably just be able to counter team you after game 1, assuming you win. So anyway, that's how that goes for us. As he's not even unaware. So can we beat? I'm thinking right now, can we beat these mons? We outspeed everything with our Excadrill, so we don't really need sand at all. I think I might just, yeah. So I wanted to Stone Edge there, so I could knock it out with the Excadrill, but I mean, we still come in and just do this to him. Celesteal is probably the only thing that comes in. I could have predicted that, but I chose not to. So this is the last threat that we really have to hurdle through, and after that we just win the game. So your move is most likely, what is it? You might Heavy Slam into Earthquake, or you might Leech Seed. Yeah, so he goes for the Leech Seed, which is fine. I don't care about that at all. He goes for that attack, and which is fine. We can Scald up. Like, this mon isn't really, this is just a waiting game right now. To see whose stall mon can stall it better. And we wanted to burn him, but since when was this at full? Was this always? Oh yeah, because he okay, that's fine. So I understand that. I don't think he's burnt any turns at all. Yeah, he hasn't burnt any turns. So I think Rachi is the way we win again. Ironhead this, yeah, so Rachi looks like our way of winning. But we can't come in yet because this mon walls us right now. We're gonna go hard into this mon. And we'll even try and, I guess we'll rock slide first. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you switch out, you're dying, aren't you? I mean, I'm fine with that, yeah. You can switch out all you want because you're not defogging at all. So I think that mon's just gone. It's not gone, but it's very... I mean, any move can KO us after. And our Rachi now just comes through. As we're going this, and we're going to recover first to see if we can outlast him a little bit. This mon comes through. Let's see. So it's high time that we go into our Rachi, as he's Thunder Wave. He could be Thunder Wave, he could be Toxic, he is Knockoff. We'll go into this, I guess, and I think we might even double. We'll double to Jirachi here and see where he wants to go. As he goes Celesteela, I think now is the time. I think now is definitely the time. It's gonna be annoying dealing with Leech Seed and Protect and stuff, but our Flamethrower, okay, Flamethrower comes out. He doesn't Leech Seed up yet. What hits more? I guess it's Fire Punch. Or, I mean, if he goes hard into this for some odd reason, Thunder Punch can 2-hit KO. It also reveals it for the Gyarados, but I mean that's what we're gonna have to do. So we can Thunder Punch here, and I mean I hope we can just come through and start picking up some damage on this Celesteela, because this mon is just really annoying to us. So I mean I know we can probably 2-hit KO, but I mean we'll see what he wants to do. But yeah, so Sand is our first team that we're probably going to use. The next thing that we'll probably use is going to be like, yeah, as we KO that. So he was definitely afraid with the Celesteela, as he should be, because that mon just wins. Our only other way of beating this, by the way, is our Mimikyu just boosting past it. So what we need gone is this, and he goes back to Celesteela. We're going for Thunder Punch again, and we don't even do that much at all. So now he's gonna Protect, and he's gonna you can Flamethrower here, I think. Alright, cool, excellent. We paralyzed the guy, and hopefully, yeah, I was hoping he wouldn't break through there, but that's how it goes. But that's really good for us. So now we can even probably flinch past it, but I doubt it. The play here is this mon, and we try and boost past this team. Yeah, so that's the play. As he's gonna Leech Seed here or Heavy Slam. Either's fine. If he gets paralyzed, we're gonna go straight for a Shadow Claw. But I think he's gonna go for, yeah, he goes for Leech Seed immediately. He's the type of player who would be smart and Heavy Slam first. As we're high up on the ladder, so we're gonna do that and crit. That's great. That's excellent. So we keep him low is the whole point of that. So now we're gonna be able to pick up, as long as we don't let him back in, then we're perfectly fine. Question is, what does Bulu do to us? We can save this. I mean, do we need this? How do we kill Bulu? We have Driller. How do we kill this? It's tough. It's really tough. So I think we do want this. We're gonna go Toxapex first, especially since she has the seeds on us. And I think we even... this mon is beaten by Toxapex, as I can just keep hazing and going past him. But we can't let the Celesteela back in at all. Not at all. It's funny, I can probably just Skull twice and pick up the KO, but we're not going to do any funny stuff. I'm saying back to Driller is the option. As he goes for that attack, I mean, I guess he's smart to do that, but what does that do to us? I mean, we'll Scald twice. We just have to keep scalding because we can't ever recover. Is the issue. Yeah, that's really bad for us. The terrain is gone, so we should live. And that toxic damage is not racking up fast enough at all. He really came through with the Mon. Yeah, I think we lose this game because we lose to Clef now. Sadly, very sadly. That we're not going to be able to boost past that. Hornleech is doing 0 now, so yeah, that's he crits us like infinite times. Anybody else see that? Like, I was going to be able to recover there. That's so annoying. I was going to be able to recover there, keep my driller, and we should have sacked Mimikyu if anything, but that's how that goes, I guess. As he knocks off. He's trying his hardest not to let our Mon in. We're gonna recover a few times, but I mean, we just lose this game. Mimikyu's our play now, but yeah, we can't beat this Mon at all. So yeah, that's the whole game. Oh well, that's definitely the whole game. I mean, we can probably play the game and like, nah, there's no way, because he's gonna be able to boost every time. So yeah, we lose to that. Unfortunate. We'll do one more, just one more, as we even misplayed there, so we can't. For some reason, I didn't think I'd lose to Clef at all, but or that Bulu would kill us. But I mean, that's how it goes. So we'll go here for the last game versus another Landorus lead, another Clef Key lead. Yeah, this Clef Key lead is the best thing versus Landorus. The best lead that Clef Key can have versus Landorus. Just defensive, has Reflect first turn, so it doesn't even 2-hit KO us, and then we go for Toxic, Live, and just go from there. So this Defog, or if anything, is Landorus, but a lot of times they just don't run Defog at all. So the game plan is the same versus this Mon. And then we'll set up. We need this at all. I don't think we need screens. I think a Spike is better for his Mon, as he goes Magearna right now. So we'll even keep this alive. He switches out so that he doesn't take any more toxic damage, which is very, very smart. We'll get up a second Spike, is what we want. I wanted to keep that Mon alive, but I mean, it's better to have a second Spike versus Magearna, versus Bulu, versus Titar. Let's see. So his next Mon is back to Landorus. We still have Reflect up, so we can just, well, yeah, we can Dragon Dance once, as he is Defog, which is fine, because he gave us a free setup, which is all we wanted. Ice Punch beats this, I mean, I don't know what you give this, but Toxapex, if it comes out, we can Earthquake that after. I think it might go, it'd be funny if you went like Boo into this to like stop the Earthquake damage, but I mean, I think we're fine. I think we're definitely fine. So tell me what you guys think. Yeah, so he did exactly what I thought he would do, as he goes Bulu and possibly into Toxapex later. But I mean, we're gonna try and just 2-hit KO this. It's smart what he tried to do, but I mean, now your Bulu is extremely low. Earthquake's doing 0. So what do we think? Our own Toxapex? This Mon's gonna be an issue, by the way, but we have Thunder Punch this to try and weaken him. Our spikes are very, very annoying that they're gone. So yeah, maybe we should have kept our Clef Key alive, but I mean, hindsight's 20/20. So let's see. What do you go for? Scald, Haze. I'm not going for Haze. I think it's either Scald or T-Spike. As we'll go Pex, I guess. He does go for Haze. Interesting. I don't think that was a play, because I mean, the whole reason you went Bulu is because we would do no damage to you after the grassy terrain lowered our Earthquake damage. But anyway, you're not going for Scald here at all. You might go for T-Spike. Grassy terrain is doing that, so we might even try and boost past this now. The Landorus is still very high, so I guess we don't want to do that. Let's see. We'll go. I mean, Tyranitar is. Maybe I shouldn't have switched out, because +1 Stone Edge would have done a lot. and that's our most way of phasing him out. I mean, I guess, yeah, we can go back, but that's a better switch for him. I should have T-spiked up just for the T-tar, and we're gonna go back to try and do that. The Toxapex walls this as he goes back, so yeah, I mean, we'll take that opportunity now. I don't know what you're doing. Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to just get some recovery? Like, that's, I guess, smart, but yeah, I don't care about that. You're doing 0 to us. Nature's madness. Sure. We're gonna burn you eventually, and you're not gonna be very happy about it. As, yeah, we burn immediately, so we don't care about that mon at all. Well, I mean, I can't say we don't care because now we have to switch out. So, I mean, but Jirachi, now that you're burned, we eat a hit. So, I probably played that kind of badly, but I mean, we still get, at the end of the day, we still get to keep our Toxapex, we still get to keep our, we get to burn the Bulu, and we get to recover up with our regenerator. So it doesn't really matter. We'll go into Jirachi here, which doesn't do anything, which doesn't do too much to his team, by the way. I guess he's Grassy Seed Hawlucha, which is so weird to us. Or it has a really weird interaction with us. He Scalds, and we'll Thunder Punch here. He's going for his Recover here. So we can get in our... I think we can get in this mon. And just Earthquake. We probably should have gone Driller, by the way. He doesn't even go for... What are you doing? Are you willing to give us the Toxapex? Like, what is this? Alright, what kind of plays are these? Come on, bro. I don't know what kind of plays these are. The man went for Scald with the Tyranitar and just dropped his... just threw his Toxapex out a wall. I mean, what is that? I don't understand those plays. But anyway, I mean, yeah, so that's looking real good for us. Because now, like, we darn near just win with this. As we go Toxapex first, as we can recover on this. Yeah, like, that doesn't... Nothing matters. Like, this Bulu's not doing anything to us. Yeah, even this doesn't really... What are you doing to us? You don't boost past us at all. We'll recover. Yeah, like, what are you... Hello? I don't know what's going on. We'll T-Spike first, as we can still hit the T-Tar. I mean, what are you gonna Volt Switch? Are you gonna Shift Gear up? Are you gonna... I mean, Gigavolt Havoc doesn't knock us out, I don't think. Go for it, I dare you. So, we're getting kind of drive right here. We're definitely getting kind of drive. I don't think this mon wins at all either. Earthquake can come out, which will hurt, but we live one even from Megatar. If he Dragon Dances, then we can... Yeah, Stone Edge isn't going to do too much. Do we get the burn? We don't get the burn. As our next mon can be this, because he can't Earthquake us at all. So let's see what he wants to do. Maybe another Stone Edge coming out. As he rocks. He rocks in the face of Toxapex, which is fine, I guess. I'm gonna go here for the Rapid Spin and Predicting Lando. He wants to stay in and again sack this mon, but he apparently didn't care. That's actually kind of bad. I probably shouldn't have done that at all, but that's how it goes. We'll go Jirachi and try and Iron Head this down. As this mon doesn't do the most damage to him. And we're going to try and have to win with our own Tyranitar. Is how this goes. So, what are you... So he's Scarf Magearna. Okay, so we face the Scarf Magearna guy, we can say that. The T-Tar comes back in on the T-Spike. The Bulu comes in on the T-Spike. We KO that. He goes into this one. As we can go... You either attack us or you SD. Either way, yeah, so we can haze now. Immediately. And we can recover on you. And we can haze again. And we can switch out now on your predicted attack. Alternatively, we could have just, we could have just stopped all of this and gone Mimikyu. We'll Scald first. See if we get a burn. If we do, it's great. If not, we go Mimikyu. And we phase them out anyway. Take 0. Very, very good for us. The Hawlucha's gone. The Hawlucha's slower. The Hawlucha's not a threat to us anymore. This is a threat, though. So we don't want to have to deal with this at all, and we're going to have to. So most likely defensive Lando. We just saw Earthquake defog. Yeah, we saw defog, so it's definitely defensive. And we're going to go here for an SD on his U-turn, which is a great play on our part. You can go Magirna. Yeah. Goes Magirna. Going to... We can even save this. And go... So he's fast, though. He's fast defog. Most likely max speed, which is super, super, super weird. What does Volt Switch come out? I don't think you're Volt Switch here. Yeah, I don't think you would Volt Switch. I can go Toxapex and just throw off Scalds. Yeah, so we'll throw off some Scalds here, hitting any of the switch-ins. Tyranitar is his switch-in of choice. I don't even think you have Fire Punch. I don't think you have Earthquake at all. But I mean, we're not willing to wait and see. So at some point we need to win with our T-Tar before we lose our Mons. So that's the issue that we're dealing with. We'll go Jirachi here on possibly a Stone Edge, hopefully? Question mark? On his Stealth Rock. He's smart to go for that attack. But money falls from the sky. Happy hour. Excellent. And you get half off drinks. So we'll go for the Iron Head here. And see what he wants to give us. Maybe Landorus, I'm saying. I'm saying probably Landorus. Magirna was a switch-in last time, which was super interesting for us. But I mean, yeah. So these are the plays here that we want to go for. He's smart to go for rocks. He's really smart to go for rocks. But he gives us this one finally. Goes Landorus now. Definitely going to Earthquake. Definitely gonna Earthquake me. I think we might have lost to this Mon. Our only play is to try and can we recover stall it? I guess it does. So let's make our first calc of the game. So yeah, we needed Excadrill, by the way, a lot. So I shouldn't have sacked that at all. But we're gonna go here into this Toxapex, OU Wall, which is we're max defense, by the way. The 252 on Landorus. On, I guess you even might be offensive, but defensive does that. Landorus. We'll even say you're that, which does that much. So that's annoying. As we can question mark try and how much does our Scald do though? Our Scald is doing... Ooh, that's good damage, by the way. That's really good damage. Because that into a Shadow Sneak will be able to KO. Maybe we just win by stalling him out. I mean, plus the toxic damage is what it is. So, yeah, we'll... Okay, so he goes hard Magirna and tries to predict us, I guess. But, I mean, we don't care about that at all. As he Volt Switches, which something's taking... some damage right now as it's Hawlucha. As we'll recover past this, I guess. We'll recover Haze once. And then we'll go into... I think Tyranitar into Mimikyu on the fighting attack might be a play. The rocks are annoying, but I don't know another play. I definitely don't know another play. I'm gonna Scald first, and we burned. Alright, excellent, excellent. So that's exactly what I wanted. Don't crit me, and we can win this game. Excellent, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, we don't care. You don't even knock us out with that. And we can Haze first, and then we can recover up for the last of this Hawlucha. You have Roost, which is super interesting to us, but I mean, does it matter though? Because Scald is doing, yeah, Scald's doing 25. That's fine. That's good. That's good Scalds. Nice and hot Scalds, keeping them hot, keeping them fresh. You have to Roost here, so we'll Scald there. You can attack us here, but it's not doing anything. Yeah, so he's stuck where his attacks aren't going to do that much. And on the turn that we get him that low again, we're going to go for a switch to Mimikyu and just try and pick up the KO on him. But I think we can win this game. It's gonna be hard though. We'll haze, and then we'll skull. Well, I think this might be the turn that you go for whatever attack. Either way, Mimikyu's taking 0, so because I mean he's burned and he's at 0 investment. So do you go Magearna is the question. Do we go for Shadow Claw predicting it? Yeah, we'll Shadow Claw predicting Magearna. As he opts to stay in, which is crazy. That's just completely insane to me. Just completely insane. Landorus is the only thing that wins. That's literally the only thing that wins. He could go that at any time. Do you KO us with the neutral move? What is so? Yeah, how does this work? Hawlucha. That might be it. And versus what is it? Mimikyu. Sorry. He's at +0 because he's +2 and halved. Acrobatics is doing that. So yeah, that's laughable to be honest. So coming back here, I think we can just go straight for the play rough. Because do we need? Yeah, we don't need. What? Did the burn not? What? Oh, because he had his. Okay, so I calced that wrong, and we might just lose because of that. Because the Mon is able to break through us here. Yeah, so that was definitely our misplay. It's really sucks that he was able to go for that. Yeah, it really sucks that he was able to go for that. But I mean, that's what am I supposed to do? We'll recover here, and then we'll. I guess we haze here. We gotta predict. As do you give us your Hawlucha? We'll haze. Yeah, I don't think you would give us Hawlucha. So I mean, yeah, that's really annoying though because we didn't calc for him not having his item at all. It's funny that we're running out of Scalds, which is super annoying. We're running out of Scalds and recovers, so he might be able to. Like, we're getting outlasted by a Hawlucha. Like, how crazy is that? How completely insane is that? So we predict that immaculately, and go into this Mon. So what do? Do you KO us? Tyranitar. Because if you don't KO us, then this was all for nothing. We could have just like skipped all this and gone for DD. That's not what I wanted. What is it, Magearna? Fluoro Cannon actually most likely doesn't pick up the KO. It's like if I'm at 70, and he Fluoro Cannons. Also, that move doesn't always hit, so we might be able to just DD up here. We're gonna go for it. Mega T-Char live? As we don't live. Oh my goodness. That's the most annoying thing. So the play there was to be able to just go Toxapex, I guess. But now we're gonna lose to his Hawlucha, sadly, stalling us out. So that's literally the most annoying thing that could have possibly happened. Yeah, you just go Hawlucha, and for some odd reason you stall us out. Yeah, so that's annoying. We don't want to be able to recover. I mean, we're not gonna be able to recover stall this at all. He goes Mag, and we can go. Yeah, so I mean that's totally annoying because Earthquake just comes through right now. Come on, just go Lando, dude. Just let this die go Lando, Earthquake me, and just finish the game. Yeah, we're getting out of there. So the last game was really annoying, but we sacked our Mon that won for us, and that's how that goes. So either way, yeah, that's fine. So our team is fine as long as we don't screw up at the end. Thank you guys for watching. It was fun. this is the first team I'll use. I'll probably use another team, or make another team that I want to use next episode before the tournament. So thank you guys for watching. SuperJirachi, and goodbye.